Greetings Seekers, and welcome back to DungeonFog. In this episode, we are going to be looking at some advanced editing techniques, starting with the room tool. Now, earlier in our video series, I went over the basic procedures on building a room and some of the tools that you can use within the floor and wall segments to add a little bit of extra flair and depth to your walls. We can take this a step further when we start clicking on wall segments, and we have a few options of how we can edit those as well. We'll just zoom into the map here, and I'll show you how those work. Using the select tool, we click on a wall segment, we see our two anchor points here, and then a wall segment in between. From there, we have the selected wall segment. Now we can choose its type. It's defaulted to straight, which means it is just a straight line top to bottom. We can turn it into a circle, in which case we can use this little control point here, push that circle out. You can see angle extends further. We can make it, convex or concave, depending on how far we move that center point in. We can also manually change its radius just by entering the pixel number as well. But if you're looking at fine tuning your circle segment, you can just use this little dot in the middle. If we want to change it to curved, we have two new editing points right here. We can then begin pulling, dragging out the curve from the top in this case, and then from the bottom, we can pull that out as well. This gives us a lot of options of creating some rather interesting and unique room types and configurations beyond just a standard circle. If we wanted to as well, we could also hide a wall segment, particularly useful if you have open areas of your map that you want to create, balconies, extended patios, things like that. Great for drawing a room out and then just hiding all the wall segments there. We can also have the setting for the cave inside. Now, our standard walls, we could do cave on the outside. This allows us to put cave on the inside of the walls as well, particularly useful when you're doing underground levels or basements and you want a little bit of a more rough and rugged texture to your wall lining. We'll go back to straight, and then we can split the wall as well. When we split the wall, we get a new anchor point that we can create between any portion of this wall along this segment. Let's just put it right in the middle for ease. So you have it, guys. Very quick rundown of some advanced editing techniques that you can use with walls. And we're going to continue on through each of the tools as it applies to find out new and interesting ways that you can manipulate the base tools that we're already using. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, you can always leave them down in the comments. If you're not subbed to the channel, you can hit the sub button down below. Hit the bell icon so you get notified when new videos get uploaded, as well as following me over on twitch.tv/EsquireVT. I'd love to have you over and check out some of the live streams that we have going on, and I will see you all in the next video.